Welcome to another Demarcation Media Mega Construx review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Halo Infinite Banshee Breakout. And, you know, I gotta be honest, this set really did not catch my eye. When it first came out and, you know, the hype for the new sets was coming, I saw it and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then some of the other sets came out, like the Warthog Rally, and it had Chief, and I wasn't sure about the Recon armor set at first, so I just kind of didn't pay attention to it. A ton of other people were reviewing it, which made me not really want to review it even more, but I figured it's about time I got to it. I'm actually kind of excited because this is my first Banshee that I've gotten. I haven't gotten any of the other versions, so I'm excited to take a look at this. There's the front of the box, Halo Infinite branding. It's very similar to what we've seen before. It's kind of interesting though. We have the Ultra down there, and he's fighting the Spartan. But who's piloting the Banshee? Nobody. On the side, another shot of the figures. Build and alternate build. This is a pretty good size box. I like this size. We're on the back. Alternate build, that looks really weird. I am not liking the look of that. Shooting feature, some of the other sets. There's the Warthog. The Banshee opens up. 6 shots, it looks like. Got a focus rifle and one of those bolt action rifles. So, yeah, pretty standard box all around. Okay, and we've got an easy open tab. I always appreciate it when they give us easy open. Whoa, those are big instructions. They're literally the size of the box. Okay. Like I said, these are weirdly big instructions. They're kind of thin feeling. We have, let's see, 4, do we have 4 bags total? That's 1. Oh, that's our special parts bag. There's the cockpit piece. Yeah, so it looks like we have a total of 5 bags, 4 numbered and 1 unnumbered. So let me go ahead, crack these all open, get this built, and then we'll take a closer look. All right, there we are. It's all built. The figures are built. We have a very large and odd pile of extras, as well as a brick separator. Like, really? An extra one of these? Like, one is useless. You gotta have a pair. We have a ton of, like, detail parts. Like, really, why wasn't this used, like, on the wings? It seems like a bit of a waste here. I don't understand. There's just so much. So let's go ahead and look at the figures. And we'll start with the Ultra because there are some issues that we need to talk about. Before I say anything about issues, I want to say first that this figure looks fantastic. This off-white color is just beautiful. It's perfect. I really want to see some Spartans in this color, more elites in this color because it's really cool. That's so good. I love that color. His weapon is a red focus rifle. He's got some print in the eyes and then print on the top of the head. And that is all of the print he has. And then, hold on, where'd I set him? Ah, there we go. I had to figure out where I set these guys for a second. For comparison, we will bring in, come on, hold on to your weapon, the other Ultras that I have so far, which is the Ultra from the Mercenary Combat Unit and from Halo Heroes. So we've got red, silver, and this kind of cream off-white, and they look so good together. Obviously, this guy stands out because he has so much print, but these two complement each other perfectly. I love that. Now it's time to get negative, because as great of a figure as this is, that is not great. And both arms, that is not okay. That is not okay at all. What, like, the arm is literally falling out of the sockets, and it's because the torso has something wrong with the arm socket joints and doesn't allow the arms to push in all the way. So that effectively makes this figure useless. So I'm going to have to contact customer service, see if they can get me a replacement, and now I will have to send this one back, because that's how their returns work now, to keep people from taking advantage of the system, just trying to get free stuff. So it's a big hassle. So that's kind of a big disappointment, because this is a great figure, just not without arms. Then our second figure is a Spartan Recon in Infinite style, and I'm really getting some Spartan June vibes from this guy. He's got almost the same armor set. It's like Infinite June. Infinite June appearance in Infinite confirmed. Anyway, he's got a Volt action rifle. It's literally the same one we've seen probably 10 times by now. Just the same old, no print. And then the figure himself has a lot of paint on him, actually. The torso has the deading kind of camo web, whatever that is, all painted. The backpack is painted, got some black. The head is actually really, really nice. That visor is fantastic. We have little to no bleed on the paint. This guy's great. And there's really no, like, quality issues that I can see. Like, his arms are in fine. Like, really, if I wanted to complain, I would say this shoulder is a little bit loose. But that's such a nitpick. Like, he's just good as is. So, since I said he was giving me some June vibes for comparison, there is June. Yeah, it really looks like just an Infinite version of June. Halo Heroes Recon. Keep in mind that is the Mark 7's shotgun, not the Recon's gun. Green Mark 7. They look good. Hazop. I think the Hazop is a little bit brighter maybe, but he's close enough. And then Halo Heroes Gungnir, whatever. They look good together. So this guy actually is really good. I was kind of expecting him to be lame, but he's really cool. And the figure I thought was going to be the coolest is a sad quality control issue. All right, let's talk about the Banshee itself. So first of all, it does come with this stand. It's 2 plates and then this peg. Obviously, it's just barely enough to hold it up because it kind of turns into a bobbly toy. And at first glance, this looks nice. I think it looks well shaped. It works. But while building it, my big issue with it while I was building it was come out. This piece does not really sit flush, or as flush as the instructions show. You can see there's a bit of a gap and it flexes. So I'm a little afraid of breaking the peg. Like, I pushed it in there, it wouldn't go any further, and now it doesn't really want to come out. And I have seen some other people saying that that broke. So that feels a little off to me. And then we have this big gap here, which I feel like that could have been easily fixed. It's not terrible, because from most angles, like only directly from the side will you see it, but it's still not great. I think that could have been avoided. And I don't understand the yellow. Like, I don't know where that comes from. It is cool that you can fit all of the extra bolts. I like that. And of course you can shoot them off. Wow, that really flew. So those are fun, and I think the shooters look good on here. I just don't understand why they shoot yellow. The wings can be angled if you want to do like an Imperial shuttle landing. They come down to about here, then they have stoppers. This hinges open. There's a little cockpit inside, some handles. Looks like maybe weapon holder clips, a little printed console. I would show you the Elite in there, but he has no arms to steer, so he would just die straight away. When you close it, there's still a gap. I don't know if that's game accurate or what, but it's not bad. I just wish there was some like engine detail back here, because I'm pretty sure that's where the engine exhaust comes from. So, I mean, it's pretty swooshable, so that's a plus. I like the color scheme. I like the overall look of it. It's just this front piece is a little wonky. I don't quite get it. Like the yellow, like I said, that's weird. I don't understand it, but it's okay. Looks pretty good from underneath too. But I just don't understand this front piece. Like there could have been no gap. I don't know what's going on with this piece. I guess that's just as far in as it goes. So, not bad, but not amazing either. Well, there you have it. That is the Banshee Breakout. And I don't know, I'm not super happy with this set. That's mainly because my Ultra got such bad quality control. Like I said, those issues with the Banshee are kind of annoying and really make it feel like a pain to build. Actually, you know what? Let me take a closer look at this real quick. Okay, so on further examination, there is now a stress mark where the peg connects. So that's another strike to this set. That's pretty disappointing. Okay, another final note about this front piece. So I pulled it off, managed to get it off without breaking it, and then pushed it back in, and it snaps into place. And when it snaps into place, it sits flush. So if you get this set and it's not going in, pull it back out, even if it feels like you're going to break it. And then if it breaks, get a replacement from customer service. If it doesn't break, push it back in, put your finger here, and push really hard, and it'll snap into place. And then it sits flush. And then it's not so worrisome that there's a stress mark here because there's really no give in the piece anymore. So, a little less disappointing than I thought. Just that gap there is a little weird. But, yeah, so not quite as of a sour set as I thought it was. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.